Hello and welcome to a great night of hoops. You can feel the excitement in the air for this game. It's part of the NBA Cup. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Sunday, then on Monday, they head back home to host the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, that one will mark game number 6 for them in the NBA season. We'll see if there are any adjustments between now and then to the rotation.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. And it's Haywood in at the 4-man spot. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Green, Donovan Mitchell out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Anthony, and it's Wallace in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason qualification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Gotta check it out.
Really encouraging when Russell Westbrook is making that three-point shot, because when he does, he's an impossible check.
Down low, it's tipped. Green, the pass to Wallace. Yep, count it.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
And it's Sacramento's ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Maravich. To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Now here's Westbrook. Anthony outside. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Off the mark there with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
A nice shot by Worthy.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Anthony outside. Back to Westbrook. Fires the 3. Rebound by Sacramento. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
It's a fairly even matchup, and both sides want to take that leap into the league's upper echelon. So let's see what signs we see of progress tonight.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the score by Sacramento. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Russell Westbrook. This guy plays with power, and he will go right through a defender.
Here's Iverson, pounded by Westbrook. Drives to the hoop. It's deflected. Outside Mitchell. The 3 is up. And Worthy pulls it down. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Here's Anthony, after the Kings picked up a basket a moment ago. Here's Iverson. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Unable to get that one. Pass to Westbrook. Minnesota again missing. The Kings leading. Here's Worthy. His last outing, he had 24 points.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Green for 3. And Worthy pulls it down. Worthy's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Iverson. Pass to Maravich. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. It's early. Let's take a look at the Cup standings.
Yeah, getting off to a hot start is really important in this tournament because there's so little margin for error.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. Fourth, Sacramento.
Now, we all know that getting to the free throw line is so vital in today's game. I mean, you get the freebies, plus you put your opponents in foul trouble.
Green finds Westbrook. And here's Mitchell. Let's go with a three. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Boy, Donovan Mitchell has always been a high-volume three-point shooter. Now it's about his efficiency.
Pass to Iverson. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Maravich. Anthony grabs the board. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. That evens the score. Westbrook's got his third bucket of the night.
Russell Westbrook will seek the mid-range to get himself started offensively. That's the comfort zone right there.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And he lobs it up.
We know Russ can do this. He's averaged double-digit assists numerous times in his career.
The Kings have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. They set the pick. Pass to Jones. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he could turn this into a three-point play.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Johnson, he's checked in for Green. Timberwolves trail by 3. Pass to Anthony. Here's Wallace. Here's Maravich. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Now Westbrook. Here's Anthony. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Just such a high percentage look, but with Melo, it's almost just a given. Tough to stop.
Here's Iverson. Pass to Maravich. It's stolen by Johnson. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Good on the shot.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's Iverson. Here's Jones. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Worthy. He's guarded by Anthony. Pass to Maravich. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group. Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
2 points. That one goes.
At his speed, Westbrook somehow still able to scan the floor and find his guys. That's nice.
Here's Maravich. 15 in his last outing. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Second chance effort. The shot that time not on target.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Maravich, the pass to Worthy. Sacramento passing it around. And Caro no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Westbrook taking his time here. Anthony, left side. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. Rebounded by Jones.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Maravich. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. Maravich has got his second basket on the night. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Timberwolves trail. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Here's Nedelicki. 9 points in his last outing. Driving inside. Maravich with the bucket.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Westbrook outside. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Westbrook.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
1:56 left in the first. Harper passes to Maravich. Shoots over Johnson. Maravich no good.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
On the wing, Mitchell. Off target with the three.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Here's Maravich. He has 6. And Carroll with a screen on Johnson. Here's Maravich. No good with the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Johnson a screen on Banchero. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Banchero. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for your Timberwolves. Taking 2 shots.
That one's off. Jones, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. The Kings also with a sub. Nance is checked in. And he sinks the second. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Banchero. Inside. Stolen. Outside Hart. Now here's Jones. He's guarded by Nance. Got a hand on it. Tries to break his ice. And it's good on the lay-in. Maravich has got 8 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Hart. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. Here's Oden. The shot from the low post is good.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
There's the horn, and it's a close game at the end of 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. Paolo Banchero is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Harper, and it's Maravich in at the 2. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Oden. Ooh, ripped away. Hard against Banchero. Nance outside. Over Jones. Nance can't get it to go. The Timberwolves shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Mitchell, the pass to Johnson. Back to Mitchell. From the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well,
perfect execution from Banchero.
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Jones against Nance. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Jones. Johnson's gotten his second bucket on the night. The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Nedelicki. Drops in the layup for 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Here's Harper. No points yet. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Outside Hart. 4-3. It's rebounded by Nedelicki.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Banchero. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And now it's a 6-point Sacramento lead.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Pass to Johnson. Outside Jones. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Green's checked in for Minnesota. OG Anunoby comes in for Hart. Anunoby passes to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Minnesota again missing.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Harper. Green covering. The kick out to Banchero. Shoots over Anunoby. And they recover it. Haywood, good.
Boy, you can see this guy's work ethic. He just refuses to give up on that possession, and he gets rewarded for it.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Green. Outside Jones. Will it go? Rebound by the Kings. Maravich has got 4 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Banchero. Here's Haywood. Banked it in off the glass. Haywood's gotten 4 this quarter.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Timberwolves making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The 4th spot held by Minnesota.
That kind of efficiency from range is generally an indicator of a dominant offense.
So it's Minnesota now. It's a 10-point game. Outside Johnson. To win the cold spell. And it's good on the layup. Johnson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, when you attack in the painted area, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Maravich. Takes the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Johnson on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. And they pick up 2. Westbrook's got 9.
Well, Russell Westbrook, over the history of his career, has always thrived near the basket. That is beautifully done.
Pass to Maravich. Looking to end this cold spell. Haywood controls the rebound and the putback. Give him 8 points now.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Now here's Green. And here's Westbrook. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Banchero.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Timberwolves trail by 8. Left side, Green. Back to Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Johnson.
And he knocks down the first one. And Minnesota with some changes. Anthony's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Jones in for Mitchell. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
The Kings lead by 6. And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Banchero against Anthony. Back to Banchero. Here's Iverson. Here's Haywood. And he goes in for the dunk.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Green, a screen. Anthony, the pass to Green. Anthony in the post. Working on Banchero. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Nance, he's checked in for Harper. Sacramento leading by 8. Nance with a screen on Johnson. Worthy passes to Iverson. Going inside, hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
They're really working the paint now.
Minnesota shooting 41% in this game. Outside Johnson. Back to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Minnesota again missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Pass to Banchero.
extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
Jones finds Westbrook. To the inside. Green. The shot's good.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Sacramento leading by 8. Nance outside. To the middle. Here's Haywood. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to go on Draymond Green. Sacramento shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And Minnesota with some changes. Wallace comes in for Jones, and Mitchell subbed in for Johnson. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 11. Looking to get it going. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Pass to Haywood. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Maravich. Checked by Mitchell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Maravich has got 10 points. Timberwolves trail by 10. Pass to Anthony. Rebound by Sacramento. Worthy's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Haywood. Green covering. Here's Jones. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Anthony. Outside for Green. 3-pointer. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Iverson passes to Jones. Here's Iverson. Pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Worthy. Out to the right wing. Here's Maravich. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. 12 points for him.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Now here's Green. And here's Westbrook. And Westbrook draws the double. And here's Green from the arc. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Worthy. Here's Jones. The shot. Maravich, no good. And so it's Sacramento leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
You know, they're celebrating this all over town. When you bring in a talent like LeBron James' leadership, championship pedigree, all the intangibles he's added to this franchise, wow, wow, wow.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Sacramento Kings.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second chance opportunities there, Shaq.
And turning those opportunities into points that they need.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Sacramento leading by 6. They've got Anthony, Russell Westbrook out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Green, and it's Wallace in at the 5. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside, Green. Wallace outside. Pass to Anthony. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and mellow, one of the best to ever do it.
Here's Maravich. Count that one. Maravich has got 14 points for the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Sacramento leading by 8. 5 on the clock. Here's Iverson.
Westbrook has the ability to create havoc with his athleticism to challenge shots.
Green, the pass to Westbrook. Outside Mitchell. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Jones.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
Here's Iverson, pounded by Westbrook. Sacramento passing it around. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Draymond Green. Sacramento shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he drops it first. Both good from the line that time. And it's Westbrook with the ball for Minnesota. A 12-point game. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 7 tonight. Sacramento leading by 9. Pass to Haywood. Here's Maravich. Six on the shot clock. Nice move. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Westbrook. From outside the arc. And Maravich pulls it down. Maravich has got 5 rebounds in the game.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Hits the three-pointer. Iverson's got 11.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Yeah, I think Coach calls this timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. Here's Anthony. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Anthony's got 6.
Good to see Mitchell distributing the basketball, guys. You want him to find his guys and establish some chemistry.
Iverson passes to Haywood. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Pass to Anthony. Now Westbrook. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside for Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. From outside, Mitchell is good.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Here's Iverson, pounded by Westbrook. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul. Here's Iverson. He's got 11. Sent away. Anthony outside. They set a pick. Down low. Here's Wallace. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
The ball handling ability of Carmelo Anthony coming off the pick with his head up, pretty fine.
Pass to Haywood. Here's Iverson. Shoots over Westbrook. And another miss by Sacramento. Timberwolves trail by 5. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And here's Anthony. Give him 8 points now. Westbrook outside. Here he goes. And the layup is good off the glass. And it's now just a 1-point Sacramento lead. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. He's checked in for Minnesota, and Caro's checked in for Sacramento. Pass to Maravich. Here's Iverson to stop the drought. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Westbrook. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Iverson. He's got 11. 5 to shoot. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Westbrook. To the middle. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
The Kings trailing. Here's Iverson. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Iverson's got 9 points now in the second half.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
Back to Westbrook. With the crossover, pass to Wallace. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
And he's good on the second.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
And there's a pick. Here's Maravich, covered by Johnson. Shot's good by Iverson. Iverson's got 16 points now.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Westbrook, the pass to Mitchell. Now Anthony, guarded by Bancaro. Anthony against Bancaro. They get the rebound. Anthony misses.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Here's Maravich. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Westbrook with it. 11 points in the game. Anthony outside from downtown. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. 11 points in the game.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Against Jones. Nance outside. Pass to Iverson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Anthony. Rebound by the Kings. Nance has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Maravich, covered by Johnson. Maravich, the pass to Iverson. No good off the glass. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Outside Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Mitchell. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
1:35 left in the third quarter. Iverson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Mitchell completes the transition play.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
Pass to Iverson. Over to the wing. Here's Maravich. Good on the 13-footer. Maravich has got 6 here in the quarter. And Minnesota with possession here. They lead by 1. On the wing, Anthony. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Can't hit from in close. Pass to Maravich. And the shot goes. Maravich has got 20 points. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Here's Oden. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Mitchell, the pass to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Iverson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Kings ahead, leading by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th quarter. They've got Harper. Larry Nance is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Haywood in at the 5, down low.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Minnesota. Launches it. Nance pulls down the board. Nance has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Green. Jones from outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Worthy's got 8 rebounds in the game. Finds room and goes for the jam. Banchero.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Pass to Westbrook. Shoots over Harper. Here's Oden. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Banchero.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
The Kings leading. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Here's Haywood. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it from the top of the key. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Outside Jones. Pass to Westbrook. Nance against Johnson. Shoots over Nance. Nice D from Nance. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And stolen by Jones. Here's Green. Oh! Green dropping the hammer.
Well, Draymond Green has a terrific handle on the basketball. Superb at getting through the defense.
Here's Harper. Banchero outside. He shoots. And stolen by Green. Pass to Johnson. Westbrook outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
And the first one at the line is good.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Josh Hart's checked in for Minnesota. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Harper. Nance outside. Pass to Ben Carroll. There's a screen. They need this. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Jones with the ball. Nance covering. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Ben Carroll outside. Launches a three. At the arc. Ben Carroll finds his mark.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And Minnesota making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Inside.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Harper. To the paint. Here's Jones. Watched by Wallace. Jones with the bucket.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Pass to Johnson. The rebound by Haywood. Haywood's got rebound number 11. To the left wing. Here's Harper. Sacramento passing it around. Clock at 6. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Jones, the pass to Wallace. And it's rejected. Now Banchero. Over Johnson. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Pass to Green. Westbrook outside. Now here's Wallace. 6 to shoot. Minnesota again missing.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Ben Carroll from close range.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the inside. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Here's Harper. Here's Haywood. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
It's simply fantastic defense by Green. His energy on this end is invaluable.
And Anthony's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mitchell comes in for Russell Westbrook. And so here's Sacramento. Pass to Maravich. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And here's the fast break. The baseline J. Anthony, the pass to Johnson. Sinks that one from the post. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Nance with a screen on Mitchell. Maravich, the pass to Iverson. Looking to get back on track. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Jones against Nance. Anthony outside. Pass to Johnson. Drains it from 9 feet away. And now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
Inside. Maravich, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Anthony misses. Kings trail by 6. Pass to Nance. Here's Banchero, defended by Jones. With the fadeaway. Rebound Minnesota. Wallace has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Anthony feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. And a nice finish on the layup. Anthony's got 11 in the second half.
High percentage look. You can't ask for much more than that.
Banchero outside. Pass to Iverson. Here's Maravich. They still need this. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Outside Johnson. 14 feet away. Yes, sir!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jones. Here's Jones, watched by Wallace. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Now Johnson. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Iverson. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Kings trail by 10. With a teardrop, tipped. They get it back, and they get it back. Here's Maravich, Green covering. Oh, no luck that time either.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Here's Johnson. seconds on the shot clock. Not that time. Kings trail by 8. And stolen by Anthony. Now Johnson. 3 outside. Anthony fires. Cash from downtown.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed. What
an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
It's stolen by Johnson. Now Mitchell. Here's Johnson. Sinks it in the post.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there it is. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
We see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Well, Donovan, it took a half for you guys to really find your rhythm. But once you did, you took control.
Yeah, you know, I think the biggest thing for us, we just got to compete, and I think that's what we did at the end of the day. We found a way to fight back. They got a lot of talented guys on that team. You know, they got a lot of guys who can go out and get buckets and rebound, but we just overcame it, played defense, and got stops when we needed.
Thanks, Donovan.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.